I'm Mrs. Wiggs. I'm here to do my toast. Here is my audience. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
There's 6 people. Okay. Let's begin. Now to give my speech. Alright, so we have people come into our lives all the time. Some of them stay there for a couple days, some stay for a few weeks, some stay for a few months, and maybe a couple years, but it's not too often that someone stays for very long because it's just how humans are. We sometimes just drift away. So it's always nice when there's just someone there that is able to stay with you for years at a time and means so much to you. And I want to talk about someone who's like that in my life. That would be my boyfriend. His name is Chris. I've known him for 6 years as of now, even though we've only dated for just 3 months as of now. And there's a lot of things I want to say about him, but unfortunately there's no time for that in the world. So I'll just say a couple of things about him that I really cherish, and hopefully that'll partially do justice to the awesome person he is. So the first thing about him that I really cherish is that he's always there for me whenever I need him. Like when I was in nursing school, it was actually very hard to get through because it was very stressful and there was so much work to be done all the time, and then there were tests, and sometimes I wouldn't get the grade I wanted. It was a very rough time in my life, but he was always there encouraging me to finish and to keep going despite all the difficulties, and I really appreciate that for him. And then he's also just there when I'm just not feeling myself in general. And the important thing is that he tells me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear, which is something that not everyone gives. And I'm always thankful for that, because by telling me what I need to hear, I'm able to grow from the experience compared to what I actually want to hear. And then the other thing that I love about him so much, though, is that he's actually one of the smartest people I know. For one thing, he made this puzzle game that I've played, and a few other people have too, and it's actually quite clever. And I could tell how much thought he put into it, and how only someone who was really smart could make it. And it kind of encourages me to be a puzzle thinker myself, so I critically think thanks to him. And then also he's just very into psychology and sociology, so I learn a lot about why people act the way they do, and I can get along better with people and just have more communication with people because of everything he is and everything he's taught me. And well, I'd love to keep talking more about him, but unfortunately there's just not enough time. So at least you know a couple of reasons why I love him so much. So I hope that even if our lives do change, and maybe we won't always be dating or anything, I hope that he and I will in some way be able to still talk and be a part of each other's lives, because I really do think he was a good part of my life, and I'd love to have him stay with me for as long as I can.